Rolls. Set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Scottie Pippen. And it's our first glimpse of him looking good in his new Timberwolves jersey.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
It's up a three. A shot by McGrady, no good. And here are the Heat now. It's a three-point game.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Davis has the open look. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Savvy veteran skills there from Zach Randolph. Has a good sense of when his teammates can get off those clean looks.
For the three. And again, Miami with the triple. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Frazier. No good on the three. Minnesota off to a slow start. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. It's been a quick start for Miami. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, to make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
And let's see how good they can be in transition to get out and try to find some easy ones.
Here's McGrady, following the score by Walt Frazier.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's LeBron. Rebound, Minnesota. And stolen by LeBron. And they double up James. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Heat shooting their first free throw tonight.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Now here's Frazier. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Bamba.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Three-pointer. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
McGrady outside to the left side wing. Randolph trying to free himself up. Another miss by Minnesota. Miami leading by 15.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Miami now. We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. Ellis outside. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Ellis has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Heat.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here is Frazier following the three by Minnesota. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the three. And the Heat, another three.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by Bamba.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Reed.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Bamba. And so it's the Miami Heat with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points.
The Heat, 23.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Miami.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the four major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
They get it again. Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
You know, there's this feeling like even if you're boxing out Anthony Davis with those arms and that length, he can still get to the offensive glass and make an impact.
Frazier with it. Picked up by Davis. LeBron shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 14. Now Bamba. He has 5. Here's McGrady. Another shot. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Davis.
That's an emphatic dunk coming from Anthony Davis.
To the wing on the left. And here's Frazier. Here's LeBron. And he can't bank that one in. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Now, here's Van Exel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And taken away by Ellis. Got a piece of it. Anderson's shot is off. And the Timberwolves with possession. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Pippen. Back to Van Exel. Now, here's Davis. The 3. Van Exel no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Davis. To the middle. Van Exel with it. Back to Randolph. Over Ellis. Nice shot by Randolph. Randolph's got 4 points this quarter. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shots. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Price with the ball. Barbosa picks him up. West with a wide open look. And it's Reed pulling it down.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. That 3 off the mark. The Heat leading by 10. Here's Jeffries. Drains it from beyond the arc. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Watson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Van Horn. Pass to Novak. From deep. Miami grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And here's Price from beyond the arc. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Minnesota with the ball, trailing by 13. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
West draws the double. Clock at 6. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's stolen by McGrady.
LeBron.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
Walt Frazier. Out of bounds. Minnesota ball.
Van Exel with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Randolph. Inside. James, no good. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. It's a 10-point game. Here's McGrady. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Randolph. On the wing, Davis. Tries yet again. LeBron grabs the miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Timberwolves trail by 13. And it's Pippen in the corner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
The Heat leads by 12. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart, the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
McGrady with the ball. Picked up by Ellis.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Heat have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
2 shots. Timeout called for Minnesota. Wolves fans, you know them, you love them. Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
And Ellis drops them both. Minnesota calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Pass to McGrady. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Fades and shoots. And that one goes long.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Ellis left side. Now Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And James and his court awareness is just so extra special. Just whenever a guy has a clean look, they're going to get the ball.
Pippen for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pippen's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves. And the Heat call time here.
Miami calls timeout. Your Timberwolves to Kansas City.
And the Heat making a change here. Miami leading by 14. Frazier outside. Pass to Bamba. Stolen by Randolph. Oh, and here comes Pippen all alone. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Now James. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Over in the corner, Ellis. Miami no good on that time either. And it's Randolph with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 14. Heat moving the ball around.
Hey, yo, right here.
Bamba sets a screen. Pass to Frazier. Lets the three fly. Cans it from downtown. Frazier's got 7.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Just 5 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Miami ball. Heat substitution. David West. Jared Jeffries. Lucius
The Heat
Allen.
leading by 17.
Price.
Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. That shot no good. And so it's the Miami Heat out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very...
The Heat. 42.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's LeBron. Pass to Bamba. James looking around. Shot clock at 5. And LeBron throws it down.
Just effortless as LeBron racks up another easy dunk.
Barbosa for 3. That one misses. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Frazier. Kicks it out to Ellis. Fires the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Minnesota calls timeout. And some changes here for the Heat. And here is Van Exel. Pass to McGrady. One minute now into this fourth quarter. And here is Van Exel. Pippen with it. Jacks up a 3. Jeffries with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And a great move by Price as he gets it to go.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Pippen with it. Now guarded by Price.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Jeffries. No one near him. It's rebounded by Randolph.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
McGrady outside. Here is Davis. It's stolen by Allen. It's stolen by McGrady. And they get it. And he goes big with the dunk right over David West.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Here's Price. And the layup's good off the glass. Price has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to McGrady. There's the 3. It's rebounded by West. Miami controlling the game. Price outside. Allen outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Price. Fires for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And with Price, you know, you not only get the range, you get the consistency. One of the league's most accurate shooters.
What a throwdown by AD. He really rocks the rim with that one.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. West draws the double. Anderson outside. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Price. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Miami.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Here's McGrady. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Pass to Van Exel. .36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's stolen by McGrady. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he ducks the basketball.
From the arc. And the basket by Van Exel.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come.
Don't give them knowledge, give them more religion. Poor decisions, mama couldn't pay, so they told her pray for the Lord's assistance. They read our souls, so we bought some Christians. Louboutin, who's LeBron? Shut up, dribble. We lost resistance. My words are beacon through the darkest distance. Converse with heathens that get lost in systems. Lead the village till them forces listen. Torches glisten. I sat with Cassius across from Liston. I'm Marcus Garvey with a heartless army. Malcolm by the curtains, you a carbon copy. I'm disturbing, hard to stop me. Conform to life is what we always do. It's hard to accept the damage a would do. Now they wiping the floor with you. I can hike in the smallest view. It's all on you. It's not just a rap when you looking back, cause there's nothing there to look forward to. No use in mending when your heart is torn. So to them we hardly mourn, re-emerging in godly form. Cry when your daughter's born. Tell me how could you party on? You partly wrong. Just cover their ears when Megan and Cardi's on. Don't mean to single out these artist songs, but words is a weapon. That's what my father warned, and it's worse when the art performs. Yeah. The way I'm thinking astounds you. I'm saying what I want, you just saying what you're allowed to. You claim you married the game, who these lames are saying they vows to. Can't change the people around you, just change the people around. Let's go. Can't remember who, it's too hot.